Hi everyone, welcome back to Learn Turkish the Easy Way channel. Today we have another random topic, which is not necessarily a regular topic, and this random topic will be about how to say according to or in my opinion in Turkish language. So I think according to, in my opinion, how we say that one, that kind of a structure in Turkish language. So let's see in our workpad the basic rule, and according to this rule we have only one thing to say when it comes to say according to we will start first with the pronouns. Okay, so because we can say according to somebody else, according to the book, and everything else, right? So we will not start with that, we will start with the pronouns first. So in terms of the pronouns, what we do basically is we add j or ja ending. Okay, there are only two cases, either j or ja, and therefore when you look at this kind of a pronouns, for ben it will be bence, or alternatively bana göre. For sen it will be sence, or sana göre. I have to change it, right? Sana göre, I didn't change that one. Ona göre, bize göre, right? This is something I didn't change here. Sorry for that. Size göre, right? Size göre and onlara göre. So yeah, let's continue. So for sen it will be sence or sana göre, which means in your opinion, according to you, you think, and so on. For o, it will be normally, grammatically speaking, okay, it will be onca or ona göre. However, let me note this, I put this specifically in red color. You will never see, I almost guarantee you that you will almost never see or use or hear onca or onlarca as you see in the third person plural in practice. Okay, in practice, even if onca and onlarca exists, in grammar it exists, in practice you will not hear it. Okay, you will never use it, you will not hear it at all. So when it comes to third person singular and third person plural, you would never see onca or onlarca in practice, and therefore you just say what? Ona göre. Okay, ona göre and onlara göre. For first person plural, biz would be bizce or bize göre, which means in our opinion, according to us, or we think. For siz, it will be sizce or size göre. And again, last one, onlar, will be normally onlara göre. Okay, so I put that onca and onlarca here specifically to mention that they are here in red color, which means in grammar they exist, but you will never, okay, I have never heard in my life that somebody would say onca or onlarca. Onca and onlarca has a different meaning as well, because it is also about the numbers. Okay, onca or onlarca means tens, okay, tens of something, or I'm talking about the number 10, okay, number 10. So onlarca means tens of something, like you say tonlarca, right? Tons of something. Same for the onlarca or onca. It means probably something about the quantity. Okay, so don't use. It's a very kind of a strict advice. Don't use for third person. Don't use onca or onlarca, because you will never hear it in practice. You will never even see it in writing. Okay, it is very rare, and therefore what you should do for the third person singular and third person plural is just to say ona göre or onlara göre. Okay, for other four, for ben, sen, bizsiz, you would say bence, sence, bizce, or sizce. Okay, these are the most frequent uses. The second most frequent use is to say bana göre. Okay, bana göre, sana göre, bize göre, and size göre. And therefore you see, in terms of, if you want to use göre is valid for all these 6 pronouns. Okay, Bana göre, sana göre, ona göre, bize göre, size göre, onlara göre. And therefore, the first kind of a preferred way to say according in terms of the four other ones is to use ce, okay? Bence, sence, bizce, sizce. For all 6 cases, you can use, however, bana göre, sana göre, ona göre, bize göre, size göre, and onlara göre. So basically it means what? In my opinion, right? According to me, I think, in my view, and so on. Okay, this is basically the rule, very simple rule. And let's look also at the alternative ways. So this is, this is the mainstream use, okay? There are also alternatives, other alternatives, what kind of things? For example, for ben, you can say benim kanımca, just kanımca, benim fikrimce, fikrimce, okay? Benim fikrimce, fikrime göre, benim fikrime göre, kanaatimce, kanaatime göre, and bana kalırsa. Okay. Now you see here in all cases, almost everywhere, you have what? You have basically göre as a potential use, right? A potential alternative. Okay. Kanı, here kanı means view, okay, perspective, view, and therefore kanımca means in my view, kanımca. Fikir means thought. Benim fikrimce means in my thought, okay. Fikrimce is same, just without benim. Benim fikrime göre is exactly what you say in above, right? According to my view. Benim fikrime göre, according to my thought. Kanaatimce, kanaat means, again, perspective, thought, my thought. Kanaatimce means according to my thought. Kanaatime göre is same. And the last one is bana kalırsa, is kind of a very alternative way, very extreme kind of alternative of this way of saying according to me, bana kalırsa, right? Now, same is valid for what? For sen, of course. You can say senin kanınca, senin fikrince, right? Fikrince, senin fikrine göre, right? If you want to say this one, senin fikrine göre, kanaatince, here it will be n, right? Kanaatince, kanaatine göre, senin kanaatine göre, right? And sana kalırsa. So you can use all of these alternatives for ben, sen, o, biz, siz, onlar without any kind of a restriction. But again, don't forget that the mainstream is here, okay, above. Bence, sence, ona göre, bizce, sizce, onlara göre. Or bana göre, sana göre, ona göre, bize göre, size göre, and onlara göre. That is the most mainstream use of according to or in one's opinion. So let's look at a couple of examples here now. Let me just scroll it up. Okay, here we have 3 examples. Bence sen delisin. I think you are crazy. Or to me, you are crazy. Okay, in my view, you are crazy. Bence sen delisin. Second, sizce nasıl yapalım? Sizce nasıl yapalım? How shall we do you think? So here, sizce means do you think? As a question, of course, because it's a question, we have to say do you think, right? Sizce nasıl yapalım? How shall we do you think? Okay, you see, it's a kind of a looking for advice, looking for suggestion. Therefore, it's a question. So sizce here plays the role of what? According to you, or do you think? And the third example here, onlara göre, according to them, right? They think. Onlara göre her şey normal. They think everything is normal. Onlara göre her şey normal. Normal. Basically here, onlara göre means they think according to them, in their perspective, in their view, and so on. So I just have 3 examples here. What about the cases for the non-pronouns? If we have non-pronouns, okay? You can say, for example, according to this book, according to this, I don't know, person, and so on. How do we say it? You basically add that again, göre, okay? That göre part, that göre structure, but of course adding the dative case ending a or e to the word that precedes göre, okay? The word that comes before göre has to get this dative endings, one of the dative endings, a or e. And here, for example, look at the first example. Babama göre ben deliyim. You see, we have dative case a here, a dative case ending a here, and then göre. So which means what? My dad thinks, or according to my dad, I am crazy. Babama göre ben deliyim. The second example, haritaya göre buradayız. According to the map, we are here. So you see, we add dative case ending a together with the fusion letter y to the word harita before the word göre. So you see, this is kind of a stable structure. Dative case, as always, dative case plus göre after the word to which you have to refer, to which you want to refer. Okay, so basically haritaya göre buradayız. According to the map, we are here. Okay, you can also say, for example, according to the recipe, right? I don't know, according to prescription, according to somebody, it's always will be ae plus göre. Okay, for example, you can say arkadaşıma göre. Okay, according to my friend, arkadaşıma göre. According to my friend. Or you can say bu kitaba göre. Okay, bu kitaba göre. According to this book, and so on and so on. Okay. And that's it basically. So you have these examples already. I hope it's very clear. Just to repeat what we covered so far today is whenever we want to say according to me, to you, and so on, the best practice, the best kind of words to use is bence, sence, then ona göre, okay, not onca, bizce, sizce, and onlara göre. Alternative uses of this structure is what? Benim kanımca, kanımca, benim fikrimce, fikrimce, benim fikrime göre, kanaatimce, kanaatime göre, and bana kalırsa. These are alternative ways to say I think. Okay, I hope you kind of liked the lesson. It's again one of those random short lessons to explain a very random topic. And today we covered according to or in one's opinion. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a nice day. Have a nice week ahead, and also I hope you will enjoy the new year, upcoming new year. In regard to the next class, tomorrow we will have our last class on verbs, and you probably remember. Let me open that things. Yeah, this one. So you probably remember this one, right? So this here we are left only with the imperative mood, the last one. So tomorrow, Tuesday night, we will cover imperative mood, which is kind of about commanding, ordering, right? That's our last class about the verbs, about the verb modes, the tenses and the moods. So I hope to see you tomorrow night to cover this lesson. Alright, have a nice day. Görüşmek üzere arkadaşlar. Hepinize bye bye.